Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Stellaris with the Bakturian Collective. This is going to be quite fun for us, isn't it? Alright, well, why don't we move on where we left off. I think I may actually try increasing the speed just a little bit. Let's sort of see how that works out for us. Where's a ship that's moving around? Construction ship? What about you? This guy. Okay, let's click on him. Let's increase the speed fast, it says. Okay. It's definitely a bit faster. I'm not sure how much faster, maybe twice as fast, ultimately. How fast can it go? Pretty darn fast, it turns out. That's a little too fast. Okay, well, maybe we'll just play more on normal. So, looks like we have a pretty nice bit of physics research available to us in this black hole. Which makes sense. It's a black hole. I would imagine we can learn quite a bit about physics. This science ship, science ship does not appear to be doing much of anything at all. We should send you to explore this one. Tiffin. Something. Do a wormhole, and do a wormhole back. Let's see. This construction ship is finished, so now we have a fair bit of energy to work with. And by a fair bit, I mean a tiny little bit. We should get some more minerals, though, I think. Shouldn't we? Or should we use this time to, this money to upgrade our main world? What we could do is build like a hydroponics bay or something. Which wouldn't even be a bad idea. Get the extra food. I do want to clear this out, though, I think. This will be a good opportunity for us to get some of that energy. Probably more effective than getting mining, honestly, so... yes, let's go ahead and clear that out right away. That's going to take a little while. Same thing as building a building. Building a building. Why do we have verbs and nouns that are the exact same, but somehow mean different things? You ever thought about that? English is weird, man. Alright, well, we will wait for you to do your job. Let's take a look at our ships here. So these guys, 3 little corvettes, they look kind of cool. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, look at them. They look very alien. They've got these nice little ridges. Things that mollusks probably like. Yeah, I don't know. I want to look at the shipbuilder. Oh, wait, that's the end of that survey. Hang on. First things first, let's take a look at this. Alright, found nothing else here. Just some physics research. Alright, fair enough. We're going to send you to... we haven't done anything here yet. No? No. Go to Neatis. Neatis? Can't tell. Is it a Neatis or Neatris? Neatris. There we go. See? Had the right idea. Alright. Unpause. So ship designer. I want to take a look at some of this. So you can see here, we have some automatically generated different ship types. This is the Corvette. This will be what our construction ships look like. I really like the look of these ships, actually. These molluscan. These molluscan ships look great. Science ships look kind of cool, too. But yeah, so what we can do is customize some of these as we research various different modules. We can replace these small mass drivers with other types of weapons. We could also change the core of our ship so that we have, let's say, the striker core, for example. So instead of having 3 small weapon slots, we have 1 small and 1 medium. Medium doing more damage and having a longer range. Same amount of utility slots. Or we can have the shifter, which has very little weapons at all, but it does have a lot of utility for some reason. I'm actually okay with the interceptor core for now. We're a little bit on the short range side, but I think we'll be fine. You can see here we have our wormhole modulator. This is what allows us to access the wormhole stations. Oh, there we go. We finished up some research. I'll get to that in a second. Well, I guess we'll... yeah, just close it down. That's fine. Combat computer. I don't know what this is going to do for us. A balanced approach between offense and defense. Can I change the AI of my ships? Well, that's pretty cool. Chemical thrusters. This gives us our chance to evade. And then ship-mounted radar, or sensor range. We could upgrade these if we research new components, but they'll have a higher mineral cost to our overall ship. And of course, as we add things, we need to be paying attention to the amount of power that we have. Currently, 2 fission reactors are sufficient to provide enough power. We could upgrade those again to fusion, provide even more power for the same number of slots, or less slots, or whatever. Fill it up with shields, armor, etc. Lots of customization that will be available to us, but first we need to research it. So, we now have access to naval capacity, monthly influence again, Production targets is a new edict. Wow, 15% minerals. Ooh, boy. That's pretty good. Or planetary capital. New building type. You can only have one per planet, I assume, yeah? And it gives adjacency effects, +2 mineral, food, and energy to each side. It's pretty decent. Genome mapping would allow us to extend the lifespan of our scientists, our generals, our governors, which means they'll have longer time to get more experience and make use of it. And food. I'm actually going to go for the genome mapping. Colonial centralization is very tempting, but I would like to get the extra food for the extra population growth earlier rather than later. I have to kind of figure out, is this the kind of 4X style, grand strategy game where you want to spread wide and you want to go colonize as quickly as possible in the early game? Or do we want to build tall? Do we want kind of a balanced approach? I'm not sure yet. I am not strictly sure. Alright, we have finished this, so why don't we go ahead and build the power plants that we're looking for. This will give us 3 more energy credits, so this will be worth 5. Seems perfectly fine, and we will have our new population when it is done, which will be very, very soon. We'll go here right away. This should easily fund the energy that I will need, yep, like so, in order to continue making mines and getting more minerals. Perfect. I feel like we've got a pretty decent economic start thus far. Quite pleased with it. Alright, why don't you go over here? Well, we don't have quite the minerals yet, but we will soon enough. 3 more per month. It's pretty decent. What else can construction ships do? Build Frontier Outpost. A space station used to claim uninhabited star systems and expand your borders can only be built in orbit around a star. Monthly maintenance of influence and energy. That's interesting. So it's a good way to secure a system and make sure that you have access to its resources, but you don't have a colonizable planet nearby. This is a good way to do that. We'll get back to these in a second. Anomaly. 30% chance of failure here. Ooh, it's pretty risky. I think we're going to do it, though. Go ahead. Here's hoping. Cross your fingers. Don't die. It's a 30% chance that something bad's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe we lose the science ship. Maybe we lose the scientist. Maybe it's just a failure. Maybe we lose money. I don't know. I have no idea what happens when you fail. I just know that I don't like failing, so I can't imagine it's a good thing. But alright. He is now investigating. Okay, let's go ahead and use this to start building. No. Go ahead and build the mining station. I should use the text here rather than the icon itself, because it appears that that's not reliable. But anyway, alright. 3 more minerals, and this system will be pretty locked down for us. How's it going, buddy? What do we got? What kind of anomaly? There are signs of activity of an ancient precursor civilization. We had to do these in order to fulfill a mission, right? So yeah, I guess we might as well take this risk and see if we can't make some progress. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. 30% chance for something bad. Can't be that bad, right? So early in the game, they're holding my hand and walking me through it nice and gently. I can't possibly lose everything within the first few years, can I? Catastrophic events? Never recover? And, okay, looks like we did not lose anything. The Ute Empire. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Tifim 2. Our scientists think they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago, based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens called themselves the Ute, and it appears to have been a very large and flat arthropod analogues. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel aboard the same starship. 100 meters? Good lord. That is huge. Interesting. We begin an event chain.
Situation log updated.
Okay, what does that mean? Precursors, the Ute. We need to recover 6 more artifacts. I'm guessing that can only really happen with, more anomalies. So we're gonna have to take some risks on those. We found some engineering research, also a habitable planet. Okay, it's an arid world. Surprisingly only 65% habitable, though. I would kind of expect it to be a lot more. You know, since we're supposed to be liking arid worlds and all that. Alright, looks like we've finished the construction of that power plant, so that's now done. Excellent. Why don't we go ahead and build a new hydroponics farm here, since we can't afford it. And let's back out into the galaxy map. What are we missing here? This is in our territory.
System survey complete.
There is some engineering research available to us. Not habitable, so we might as well take advantage of that, I think. And we probably will do that next. So let's see. You're all done over here. So let's take the construction ship. And we will move over here next. Thank you. This science ship is doing what? You finished over this system. Okay. Why don't you go over here next and survey this? All the planets within this circle. I want to get all of them. It's Janus Expanse. We apparently have named certain parts of the galaxy. The Daturi Expanse. The Arium Nebula. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, anyway. So we're doing really well on minerals now, 22. I think I'm going to go ahead and start building some more Corvettes. Oops, that's not quite what I had in mind. Let's click on you, thank you. Build another Corvette, please. Let's start increasing our military power, because pretty much any time now, I would imagine we're going to start needing it. If it's like Civ 5, there are barbarians, and I happen to know that there are various forms of aliens that kind of wander around. We've already seen some of them. How are we doing as far as our research? I need to start using more hotkeys. 2 months away until we get a boost to our minerals and our army damage. That's not as relevant, but the minerals is pretty nice. So yeah, 2 months also until we get a physics lab. Which, can we make use of, really, on our home planet? We could if we cleared out some of this stuff. This. Wouldn't be a bad
System
use of our
survey
efforts.
complete.
Maybe. We'll think about it. Alright. You, sir, what have you found? You found a fair bit of research. In a world I can't colonize, it's an ocean world. Well, that's about it. Okay. Not too bad. Why don't you explore this one next? Construction ship, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? I did tell you to go here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So, this is a tropical world, which is not really habitable. So let's see, can we build a research station? Yes, but we need a bit more minerals. That's fine, it should only take us a couple of months to get that.
Construction complete.
Good, alright, research is done. So let's look at some new research. Survey speed plus 15% unlocks component gravitic sensors. What does that do for us? Ship mounted increases our sensor range. Same with stations. That's useful for some scouting, just kind of like some early warning as far as when your aliens and your enemies might be getting kind of close, but I don't know if it's a high priority. Planet fortification, toughness, deflectors, shields. Ooh. Uses up a bit of power, but it does give us some extra hit points. I kind of like the idea of going for some shield generation. We might be able to save some Corvettes. Less get destroyed. More effective for our minerals. Let's go for deflectors. Engineering. Nuclear missiles. Or armor. Ooh, armor though. Increases the mineral cost, but doesn't really hurt me as far as power usage. Robotic population. Costs 150 credits and 50 minerals, but basically we get some population. Habitability and minerals, but they do not produce very much engineering, physics, society, or energy. So does this mean that we could, like, colonize a more or less uninhabitable world like this one, and then populate it full of robots? I don't know if that's a good deal or not. We're gonna go for the nanocomposite armor. Yeah, we're gonna have some very tanky ships in the early game, but that means we'll lose less of them. And I feel pretty good about that. Once you've built a ship and you change its schematics, you can pay the extra mineral cost to upgrade it if you so desire. So that's not a terrible thing. Not seeing a lot useful here, but we haven't explored much yet. What about here? Looks like you are setting up a wormhole. Where are you going? I don't know, you had to come home first, so that's not a big deal. Construction ship. Do we now build for some extra engineering? Yes. Yes, I think we do. Can you move? No! Damn it! There we go. Build a research station. It does cost me some energy every month, but the extra research could be pretty good. I mean, that's an extra, what, 40% increase as opposed to what I have right now. That's pretty good, right? So yeah. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Do we want to build another ship? Do we want to build another module? Can't build any modules right now. And ships cost 52 currently. Spaceport upgrade, level 2. Requires improved spaceport technology. We do not have that yet, so we will have to wait. Alright, fair enough. How are we looking down over here? You've explored one planet. Nothing else really that exciting yet. How about you? Nothing very useful here either. With a Class M star. This one is a Class K. These main sequence stars, sometimes referred to as orange dwarves, are a fairly common sight. When are we going to find, like, a giant? Where are you going, by the way? Oh, you never actually did do this one. Why did you do this one and the moon before this? It seems to me like if you came out of the wormhole, you'd want to go for the closest target. Apparently not. That's too bad. Yeah, are there gas giants somewhere? If so, I kind of wonder how big the star is. Huh. Could be kind of fun. Alright, well, we're almost done with this already, and we have almost enough minerals to go ahead and get another one. I think we might as well. I mean, yeah, why not get a ton of engineering research? Knock out some of those techs pretty early. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do it. It'll cost me some energy, but that's fine. We're just gonna have trouble with energy for this game. Probably. Or something, I don't know. Alright, scientist gained a trait. He became an archaeologist. Oh, does that mean that you're really good with anomalies? Good for him. Let's, take the construction ship and build. There we go. Did you get the trait? You did. Okay, anomaly research speed and anomaly fail risk minus 25%. Wow, this guy's now really, really good at doing anomalies. So what this means is, between this scientist who's good at finding anomalies and this guy is good at doing the anomalies, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Ooh, 4 minerals there too. That's pretty exciting. Alright, let's go to our main world. Surface. We're now generating a fair amount of food and so on. We could try to open this up just to give me the access to more energy on the event that I need it. This is society research. I can't quite build a basic science lab right now, but I think I could later. I just need a little bit more minerals. So do I spend the money and the minerals to clear something out, or do I go for the extra research? I think I go for the extra research, honestly. The desert planet Sish blah 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 seems to conceal some buried secrets. This is our guy who has really good 32%. Let's go for it. This is already the guy who has really good fail chance. Okay. Well, this should be done in... Okay, so unlike EU4, this doesn't sort of estimate what month and year it's going to be done. You sort of have to do the math on your own, which I don't really feel like doing. So we'll check back later and see how we're doing with that. You, sir. How you doing with this anomaly? It's a good thing you're an archaeologist, otherwise there's no way I would take the 50-50 chance. Again, though, I'm not really sure what the consequences are. What's the worst that can happen? It's a dangerous question. Encounter an Elagon. We have found beta aliens. Where did we find them? Hang on. I'm not sure where we found the beta aliens. Where did we encounter them? Not here. We've already been there. I don't see any other warnings. Well, somewhere down the line we found some more aliens. Not strictly sure what happened there, but okay. I think that's all you really need to do here, sir, so... Oh, wait, there they are. They seem to be neutral, though.
System survey complete.
Okay. Well, why don't we send the construction ship back to... I guess over here, to Navi? Yeah. Why don't you go to Navi for a little bit? This is almost within our borders. It's getting kind of close. This science ship, this little piggy, shall go to Kazabias. Survey that. Please don't fail. Okay, the Servants of Sand. Under the dunes of Shijaila, a science team has found a fleet of crashed fighters. Ancient, yet well-preserved. They are abandoned, but the lights and engines seem to function. Why they crashed is a mystery. On the main ship bridge, we found a fleet AI capable of controlling the ships in battle. It is still active. As we approach, a warning signal calls. It is programmed to activate when threatened by intruders. A special project can be issued to try and salvage the AI before it goes haywire, or we can destroy it and avoid the risk. So, try to salvage the AI or destroy it. And if we do that, then Shijaila will also have engineering. I think we go for take control. Let's see what happens with that.
Updated.
So, we now have a special project here. If we look at our situation log. Warriors from the Sand, available. An ancient fleet has been found crashed on a desert planet. Scientist is present. Skill 3 has skill 2 or higher, has 1 science, we research it. And it finishes in 30 days. And that's going to put our society research on hold, yes? Yes, it does. Busy with this project. Alright, well, we'll come back to that next time. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Stellaris. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.